I should just believe that what they say is true. 'Cause I've been trying not to move these mountains lately. Maybe the only thing that's standing in my way is you. But I can't breathe unless you're with me. Suffocating endlessly, and I can't let go. I can't let go. I can't let go. Nothing that I love is ordinary. No one ever thought we'd come this far. Everything about the way I feel is scary. You scare me, and I don't wanna live in fear of broken hearts. But I can't see another way. It's you and me forever, babe. I can't let go.
What's going on, everybody? It's Dot Bets. We're checking back in. It's a Wednesday night in the NBA. We got a 10-game slate. We are about to dissect, give you a couple free plays and a couple props, and then we got some DraftKings lineups that we are going to go over as well. So if you got any questions over any of the slate, any plays, go ahead, drop them in the chat, and go ahead and respond as needed. Before we get started, as always, check out all my plays at pickcity.com. All you got to do, select our logo with Ramblin' Gamblin', Hammer It Bets, and myself, and you can go through any kind of package that you like, daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly, and pretty much $20 a week, $5 a day, and monthly is about 80. So check us out on there if you want all of our plays. Like I said, I'm live every Wednesday here, giving away free plays. So that's how you can get all of our plays. And we also added Deadbolt Sports to our capper list, so you do get 4 cappers for the price of one, which is hard to beat these days for a very, very low price of $20 a week. So, so we're gonna dive right in, and if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat over any play. What's up, Justin? What's up, man? Yeah, time to cash. And if you guys have been following our 10K challenge with me, Azim, Rakes, and the Source Podcast, we are currently 2-0. So we are turning $100 into 10K. All we have to do is get seven correct bets in a row, and we are currently 2-0. And then this is free to the public, obviously, on Twitter. So we are going with the Knicks -3, and so this is the third leg. So we got I think it's 364 in on it right now. So that's the big play of the night. If you guys want to go ahead and follow that, Knicks -3 is the 10K challenge, and hopefully we keep it rolling. We're combined 7-0 already in our collabs, so we would already gotten to that 10K challenge if we started this earlier, but we were just testing the waters to get going. All right, first play of the night. We're going to go here in Detroit. I'm going to take the Portland Trailblazers minus 7.5. All right. The Pistons are absolutely bad, in my opinion. They have they will have zero answers for Damian and company here. I think this number, I think it started at 6, went to, it's already got up to 7.5. So if you got it earlier, lucky for you. Thank you for the follow, Sinberry. Appreciate it. So yeah, we're going to go Trailblazers here, minus 7.5. We're going to go 1 unit. All right. So I'll throw that in the chat. Blazers, minus 7.5, 1 unit. And then 10K challenge, Knicks, minus 3. All right, so that is the first play. Second play, we're gonna go to the team who ran into some birds last night. So this is just, I know that Donovan Mitchell's out, all right, but I think this is just an opportunity to buy the Utah Jazz lower. I think this line started at 8. So I will gladly get this number here at 5.5. It started at 5, and I think people jumped on it. I think Jordan Clarkson, who's going to be my core 4, is going to be able to keep up with the scoring. I think Conley can do this thing. Bogdanovich be all right. They match up pretty well against the Grizzlies anyway. Just sucks that Mitchell's out, but we do get a lower line. So we're going to go Utah. Jazz minus 5.5, 1U. And throw your favorite plays in of the night. All right, if you guys have any props that you guys love, have any questions over, go ahead, throw in the chat. One play that I stayed away from, that if I did have a play here, it was going to be this in the Spurs Kings game. The Kings just beat them, I think, by 17, and now it's a back-to-back. So usually the trend would be for the home team to go ahead and win and cover. So I decided to go against the Spurs here. I just didn't play this game whatsoever, but I strongly leaned the Spurs. I ended up just not taking it. And then, actually, I'm going to give you 3 plays because this play, if you've rode with me at all, you know that I'm on this team constantly when they're on the road as a road dog, and it's the Bulls. Bulls plus 7.5. I know probably Zach LaVine's going to be out, so probably could get this line even higher. So I would wait on it. If just because it's a 9-10 start, they don't have to disclose if LaVine's playing or not. I think he's on the more questionable side of being out. So I would lean probably late to get this number, probably at 8, 8.5, maybe up to 9. But the Suns coming off a back-to-back, just played a tough game against the Hawks, which last night I had the dang Hawks plus 6 and lose by 7, which infuriates me. But we will go Bulls plus 7.5, and that is another 1 unit as well. So if you guys have rode with me probably along this whole NBA season, you guys know I've probably benefited majority of the time from the Bulls and the Knicks. And go figure, that's who 2 teams we're on again tonight. All right. So now let's go some player props. So I got 2 player props. So one of them, you're going to go into this Mavs Celtics game. Mavs Celtics game. We're going to go to my boy Luka. We're going to go to his 3-point shot. I think this is a lot of value right here. Over 3.5 3-pointers, plus 132. I think he's had 4 last game, and hell, I think he's getting a little bit more healthy. I know he had a little tight back issue there, but that could have been, just to get his, a little bit more rest for him. And when games are close, he goes off, and this game is supposed to be close, so I'm thinking he's going to at least get my when I made this bet, I'm thinking at least 5. He could absolutely go off and get 6 or so, but I'm thinking easily he cashes this. I know it's plus 132, so I'm only putting 5 units or not 5 units, 0.5 unit down for this particular bet as in props. Cheryl 17. Do you like the over 26.5 threes made in Celtics game? Both teams do shoot a lot of threes, especially the Mavs. So, I mean, if I'm on Luka's right here, I don't have a problem with that play. I'd probably keep it low since it's a prop bet. But no, I don't have a problem with that. I'd be good with that. What side is that on? I've never seen that bet before. I like that though. All right, so we got Luka over 3.5, 3-point made, 0.5 U. Oops. Are you shitting me? All right, half unit. Okay. Last one we're going to do for the free plays before we get into the DraftKings lines. We are going to go back, going to the Kings Spurs game. So I do have a play here. It's just going to be a prop. And this is also the VIP play for everybody who's came and checked out the stream. I always try to reward you guys with a VIP play. And we are going to go to my boy Tyrese Halliburton. We're going to go to the points, rebounds, and assists because this guy does it all. So over 22.5. Over 22.5 PRAs. I think he had like 29 last game, and this was against the Spurs. I think he had 10 assists, 15 points. Guy just literally is the go factor for this Kings team. Big time glue guy. Look for him to. I'm not sure about getting as many points as last game, but I think he's going to get a little bit more rebounds this game and continue to go off. So over 22.5 there. So Halliburton over 22.5 PRAs, 0.5 U, VIP play. There it is. Okay. Now, so everybody, all the plays are in the chat. If you guys if you guys are new, look at the chat. They should all be in there, and we will switch it over to the DraftKings side. If you have any questions, betting wise, prop wise, that you guys come up with, throw it in the chat still. Those are the 5 plays that I'm going with tonight for you guys. All right. And so these are the 3 lineups that I'm going with tonight. My core 4, okay, are Kevin Porter Jr. Guy's going to, Brandon Clark just got ruled out. Got to change that. All right. But basically, so we're going to go Kevin Porter Jr., John Wall's out, absolutely goes off in times that Wall is off. Then it's a little bit a newer look Rockets with Olenek and Avery Bradley there now, but he should be the main beneficiary to Wall being out. And then we're going to go to the same game, James Harden. James Harden, little revenge game playing back in Houston. So we will. I was even looking at his triple double number, but it was minus like 180 or something like that, and this was like not worth it for a triple double. But yeah, I expect him fully to get a triple double tonight, absolutely dominate and go off. And then Jordan Clarkson, like I said before, he is Donovan Mitchell's out. I think Clarkson will still come off the bench and be that change of pace guy, but play a little bit more minutes from there. And then you can go 2 different ways. You can either put in Van Vliet, which I have here, or you can go Diallo. I like both of them tonight. Van Vliet with no Lowry his usage rate usually goes high in that instance, and Diallo is going to be the main beneficiary to nobody in the Thunder playing anymore, and he's or not Thunder, the Pistons, and so he's going to be a main beneficiary there. So thinking those are the four. So you can go pretty much by core three are Porter, Harden, and Clarkson, and then you kind of mix and match Van Vliet to Diallo tonight. So let me take out Clark. Let's see who we can replace him with. And if you have been checking out the stream, you guys know that we use Action/Fantasy Labs as all of our data. So if we go back to the lineup, how much we got? We got 4,600 to go for power forwards. So basically what you could do is go to the power forward tab here and you just search. So Brandon Clark is the highest rated guy. But in there, in essence, you can go Royce O'Neal, could go all the way down to Jaden McDaniels, to Rudy Gay. But let's try to sort by salary real quick. Let's go highest to lowest. You can go Ariza, Maxi Kleber. And so you see like those guys aren't as high rating wise, so you would try to stay off of them. So I might want to juggle this lineup just a bit. Maybe get off of Harry Giles and go a cheaper center route. Or not cheaper center route, a more expensive center route. Kind of. Aaron Baines has got a good usage rating. Favors Serdic. Tony Bradley. I'm a big ceiling guy, so I'm going to go Tony Bradley here. Like I said, nobody from the Thunder are going to play, so let's throw that guy in there. And now we got 4,000 left for the power forward position. And let's get 4,000. You can go, yep, Finney Smith. Let's get the best rating down here. So let's do that. Finney Smith. We have a little bit of what. All right. So I'll zoom back out, get you guys the three different lineups. So those are the updated lineups. And so we will be here probably another minute or two. If we got any other questions? Sabonis. Think he's gonna have a good night, Justin? Is he up there in the? Let's see where he's at. Sabonis third. See, he's the third highest, but he's got a 53 rating. You know what that means? He's gonna do well. It's the ones who have the higher ratings that do shitty, right? Yeah, Sabonis, he's ceiling for 59. Let's see what's his projected ownership. He's gonna be pretty low. He's gonna be 2 to 4%. Pretty dang low. Oop. All right, those are the lineups there. All right. Any other questions we got? Throw them in the chat. If not, remember, go check us out on Pick City. Go monthly, weekly, or daily if you want to. And all right, no more questions. We will get up on out here. Let's cash.